Oh, don't do that. But if you are at a loose end, look me up. I'm sure we could find something diverting for you. You know, something special.
See you around.
Alright, so I'm not sure if he's trying to get laid or if he's trying to sell me drugs, but it sounded like Laura's gonna get a hold of him later, so that's pretty interesting.
What's up everybody, Badass Games. Welcome back to Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. Today we are going to finish off this Parisian Ghetto and get out of here. So let's continue on where we left off from the last video.
Now we have the box, okay, and we also have an upgrade. We got an upgrade while we were in there, if you remember. When we kicked the bridge down, we got a leg upgrade. Now we can use that leg upgrade to get some extra items. So let's go ahead and pick up all the items that we can get in this area. Right here's a manhole cover. Okay, we can go into there, but there's also another one over here. Another manhole cover over there you can go into, right above right on Laura's head. You can go in there too. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. Let's just go in this one. They're both going to go to the same direction. Now when you enter here, if you just take your bearings and think about where the other manhole cover was in relation to this one, it's actually over in that direction right there. Kind of makes sense, right? Then that means that if you would have went into the other manhole cover, you would have came out from that direction right there. Now the direction you want to go is you want to go here. This is the first direction you want to go. The other direction, straight from where I came, would lead me out of here as well. So let's do that one last. What we want to do is we want to come to this ledge and tap the action button. She'll hang, shimmy over to the climbable wall, and we want to climb down. We're going to go in that little opening there. We're going to pick up a ring. A diamond ring. Walk to the edge here, use the action button to do that. If you can't seem to get her footing, like I have her right now, and she's just hanging there from the thing, what you gotta do is you gotta tap the down button, and then she'll go down. And same thing up here, if you get to the top and it doesn't seem like she wants to hang, then just tap the up button instead, and then she'll hang from her hands, which is awesome. You want to get to right about here, I suppose, and then pull yourself up. Now what we want to do is, we're not done, we want to turn around because we can run and jump over this gap. Oh no, we can fall into our death as well. Okay then, I will see you guys back here. Alright everybody, I made it back here finally, and gonna clear the gap. Yes we will. Pull ourselves up. And I didn't grab the ring down below, I kinda wanted just to save some time, but there's some vector things right here. That ring that I didn't pick up down there, all it's going to do is not cost me, not give me more money, which is pretty much useless in this game anyway. And I'll be grabbing it anyway during the Bernard playthrough for the actual walkthrough save file. When we get to this area, there's this door right here. Now, you wouldn't be able to kick this door down without the leg upgrade from the Serpent Rouge, so that's why I saved it coming in here until after the Serpent Rouge. But we can kick it open now, and we'll grab a large med pack and go over here and claim some money. And now we just gotta get down, and the quickest and easiest way is just hop over to this little doorway over here. And then as we leave this area back at the fork, you want to just take a right and head this direction. This is going to take us a direction that you may have noticed when we went and tarted the Bernard. If you were observant, you may have went and saw a door that you couldn't open. Behind that door there was a bunch of items that you couldn't grab. Well, this is going to take us around the back way so we can grab all that stuff and we can go through that gate. So basically just make your way up to the top here. We want to go through this opening right here. And pull ourselves up and out. And this is going to take us to the other side of that gate. This is going to be the exit of this area. Back in the Parisian Ghetto, you see all these items laying here on the ground. We got, that looks like Desert Eagle ammo, or Desert Ranger ammo. A Vector ammo. We got wide shot ammo, shotgun ammo, and some money. So let's grab all this stuff. And then we can proceed through this doorway. This is going to be back in the park area where Bernard's at, okay? Bernard's going to be over here to the right, and the exit is right here. Okay, now if we're going to continue to grab a bunch of items before we turn in our thing, we want to go in here and we can go in this church. Okay, it was a church, it's actually a boxing training area now. We're going to want to save our game when we enter here because we're about to gamble and we might lose, so let's talk to this guy and see if we win.
Hey lady, keep away from the ring.
Nice watch.
What?
Am I talking too fast for you?
Okay, sister, you're leaving, now.
What about a wager?
Yeah? On what?
Those boys in the ring. What are their names?
Look, lady.
Come on, what are their names?
Okay, guy with the tattoo, Zach. The one with the headgear is Carl.
That's more like it. I bet all the cash in my pocket against your fancy gold watch that I can pick the best fighter.
Do you have 200 euros? Smart mouth?
Yes.
Okay, you're on. Hey, you two. Lady here wants to bet on you decking each other. Match up.
And just be glad I don't make you throw in your fancy gold chain too.
Don't push your luck, lady. So, who do you want to lose your money on?
Now, it doesn't matter which one you choose, Zach or Carl. They both suck equally as bad. I mean, watch this.
Zach looks like a good mover.
They're like the worst boxers in history. There's nothing like watching a buggy game try to box itself. Looks like I'm bugging out a little bit. Come on, Zach. Throw another punch and hit him. Just all you need, one more hit, man. Man, they're boxing for a while. It usually doesn't take this long. But it can also take longer. Oh, Zach lost.
Go on, beat it.
Alright, so as you can see, that's why I saved, so I can just quickly reload and try this again. I won't make you sit here and watch the whole fight. I'll just do this until I win, and then we'll go from there.
Keep away from the ring.
Zach looks like a good mover.
Cruel world, eh?
Zach looks like a good mover.
Cruel world, eh?
Zach looks like a good mover.
Cruel world, eh? Go on. So, who do you want to lose your money on?
Zach looks like a good mover.
Here, take it. Now get out.
Yay, I finally won the gold watch. Hooray. I swear to God, when I was practicing this walkthrough, I always chose Carl and Zach whooped his ass every time. So, yeah, anyway, over here there's a stone that you can move. And it gives you a leg upgrade.
My legs feel stronger.
But the thing about the leg upgrade is it really doesn't matter. You can actually come in here and move this box as many times as you want, and you'll upgrade your legs, and you'll have calves the size of calves if you want. But I don't think the upgrade actually does anything for you. There's nothing in here for the upgrade in either, so I don't understand it. Anyway, over here is this guy, and I don't know, this guy must be like a super hoss, because his facial hair floats 3 feet above his head. At least I think it's his facial hair. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like it moves with his head, and I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, anyway, back to this box thing. Let's hop up here. The reason why we move this out is so we can go get some items. Climb up here, and let's climb this wall right here. You can see that there's some stuff on this wall that we can grab a hold of to pull ourselves up to the windowsill. Now we'll turn around, and all we gotta do is hold the walk button and do a little tiny hop over to the wooden planking over here. And now we want to go all the way to the organ over there in the distance. Be careful because there is a gap right here, and also the raptors break away over there where you can see that they're weak. Alright, let's fall off backwards and enter this area to pick up a gold ring, or a diamond ring actually. Probably gold as well. Diamond and gold ring. Now let's climb back up on top of this organ, and we're gonna go get either a small med pack or some ammunition. It really doesn't matter which one we get first, but we gotta fall back down after we get one of them. I really wanted to do a side jump, but maybe it's not the wisest idea. Alright, I'll get the ammunition first. So what we do is we stand on this part facing the bad wood there, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a standing jump over to try to land on it, but instead we'll land on this ledge, and you might actually want to press the action button so you grab this ledge. Fall off and grab this ledge right here, pull up, and then you can claim the ammunition. We got Desert Ranger ammunition, and we also got Vector ammunition. Let's grab that stuff and then save it. I should have saved it after we got done with the thing and I forgot, but save it now, definitely, because there's a bug with the ring I may have... that if you get too close to the ring, then it may bug out on you. Get on top of it, Laura. There you go. Hop up here again. And climb the wall. Same thing as we did before. Actually, we don't need to do that. We can hop over here if we are good with our jumps. I think I'll do fine. Fine enough, I suppose. Pull yourself up and we'll grab the small med pack here on the ledge, and that's all the items, that's everything that we can get in here. Let's fall out of here and go out the door. Okay, so we did the Pierre storyline. And we also picked up all the items that we need. We can go and talk to Pierre. So if you're in the Bernard storyline, then you want to go turn your item in at Bernard, but I'm going to go over here to Pierre and drop the thing off and do the rest of his side mission before I continue on with the Bernard side mission. Come over here to the Cafe Metro and enter. And now let's talk to Pierre again.
Everything go okay?
It's quiet in here. Your voice really carries.
Don't mess me about.
You were right about the place being staked out. There were gunmen all over the place. No sign of the monstrum, though.
You got it. Ah!
Now, a little matter of Bouchard's whereabouts.
Bouchard, yes,
You aren't going to disappoint me, are you? You don't want to see my dangerous side?
No. It's just that someone else was asking for him. Just after you left.
Asking for Bouchard?
Yes, the customer who was sat in the corner, reading his paper. I couldn't tell him anything, naturally, but he may have overheard us.
You know, you talk real loud. It's hard not to notice it.
Okay. Take it easy. Are we going to deal?
Only if you behave.
All right. Bouchard is lying low. I know someone who can show you where.
You can trust them? This person you know?
Just about. Name of Francine. She's my ex.
Reassuring.
This is her address. And the code for the gate.
And she can point me to Bouchard? You sure?
Oh, absolutely. She knows a discreet route to the back of the premises.
Discreet. Translation. Dangerous.
Nothing in Paris is safe. But this route will get you where you want to go. Please, it's arranged. She's expecting you.
I hope this arrangement works out, Pierre. I'd hate for you to become a personal problem that I have to come back and tidy up.
Alright, so after we're done threatening Pierre, we got the note up there in the right-hand corner. Take note, 15328, that's the code. But another thing that's important is 17 Rue Dominique, and where is that? Well, Rue Dominique is basically this road right out here. Right here. So there's nothing to worry about. Now, if you forget the number, you can always go back in your inventory to check it out. There it is. Okay? Also tells you the code. Now, before you go through this door, you should take note that you need to go, or actually it's not this door, but before you go through and do all this stuff, there is a point where you won't be able to turn around and come back in here to pawn all the stuff that you've gotten. So make sure you go to the pawn shop and turn all that in right now. Let's put this code in. 15328 is the code. And then let's go in the door. Small little area right here. There's really nothing you can do here. Let's go back into this door right here. Alright, so here's Francine. Let's talk to her.
Bouchard is in the old church. You need to find the mausoleum in the churchyard. It leads down into the church basement.
Is this the best way?
It's the only way past the Doorman. Watch out for the ledges. They are dangerous.
Where isn't these days?
Welcome to Paris.
Alright, well, you really didn't need to talk to her, but it's some cool dialogue. We can steal from her while we're here, though. And in this drawer, we'll pick up some health pills. I don't think there's anything in the drawer next to it, but you can search it. That is a fact. You can search it. Let me see if I can. Well, maybe I can't search that one. What am I thinking? You can search both of these ones, though, right here. Didn't find anything in that one, and this one's gonna probably... I think this is the watch, right? Yeah, sports watch. If you go to your inventory, you'll see a sports watch. We're supposed to pawn that, but we can't go back to the pawn shop, so we'll have to carry that around in our inventory for the rest of the time. This is the door we need to go through. Alright? And I'll show you how to get through this, and then I'll go ahead and switch back to Bernard's storyline, and we'll finish that up. But before I go, I want to show you something. Down below, you may notice that there's a flashing item down there, and you may even recognize them to be shotgun shells. And we'll be able to get that later. So let's just, but don't fall down there, you'll die. We want to run and jump over here and pull ourselves up. We're basically just going to traverse these rooftops until we can get over into the graveyard. Oh my gosh. That walk toggle is just really getting to me. Alright, so these platforms that I'm about to run across fall away, so make sure you either just jump or just run straight and you'll avoid falling off. Walk to the edge over here and then tap the action button. And she will dangle from the edge. Shimmy all the way over to the red wire that you see going across there. I suppose right about here you can fall off if you want, safely. Get in a position and jump to grab... Oh no! What am I doing? I'm dying. Alright, I guess I'll see you guys back at this spot. Alright guys, I finally made it back here. I'm gonna do a quick save because, yeah. All you gotta do is really kind of line up with it and tap the jump button. She'll jump and grab it automatically. And then just make your way over to this ledge right here. This is the final ledge. I was this close to getting to the end of it before I fell off, so that's it. Anyway, this brings us down into the graveyard. This is where I'll be picking up, or actually, over here is where I will be picking up the Bernard walkthrough, so I'll see you guys over there, and after we get through with Bernard. Okay guys, I'm back. We're about to turn in the item for Bernard, and yeah, so let's go do this real quick. Here you go, buddy.
Did you get it?
Here it is.
No problems?
None that actually crippled me? No. So what's the password?
Give me the box first. It's mine.
No chance, old man. Password first.
Okay. It's Pluit Noir. Talk to Bouchard's Doorman.
And this is guaranteed to get me to Bouchard, with no hitches.
I didn't say anything about no hitches, but it will work.
It had better. Where do I find this Doorman?
He's at the side of the old church on Rue Dominique. It's run as a gym now.
Right. We're done. But if this doesn't work out, Bernard, I know where to find you.
Okay, so he also updates our notebook, so did Pierre and everything, and he says we gotta go find the doorman for Bouchard's hideout and everything, and the doorman's not very far. There he is, right there, just chilling. Now I'm gonna say something about something before I go in there. If you go to Pierre or you go to Bernard to get the mission, and then you go to La Serpent Rouge to get the box, and you decide to come talk to the doorman, if you have 800 cash in your pocket when you talk to him, then you're just going to go straight in. So as soon as you talk to him, make sure that that's what you want to do, because there's no dialogue options, there's nothing like that. She'll just give him everything that he needs and he'll let you in. And then you don't have to turn it into Pierre or to Bernard. But the thing is that it costs an extra 800 cash, so it's not recommended you do that. Alright, now before I go do that, I'm actually going to go over to the pawn shop and sell all my crap to the pawn owner.
Open for business.
You managed to get in, didn't you?
Just checking. I didn't want to waste your time, or mine.
Discretion is my middle name, especially with strangers who just walk in off the street.
But you can keep your mouth shut.
Depends what's in it for me. Are you buying or selling?
How much for these?
Alright, so just go through and sell everything that you own to this guy, and yeah, you just get a lot of money for it. Now, you don't have to worry about actually selling anything that you're going to need later. She only will sell items that she knows can be sold to him safely, so there's no worry about that. Okay, now that we have everything sold to him, let's go back to the doorman, and I'll see you guys there.
Hi, I want to see Bouchard.
Nothing doing.
I have something for you.
What have you got?
2 little words. Pluit Noir.
Why didn't you say so?
Okay, so here is where the Pierre and Bernard stories are going to merge, and this is where the walkthrough is going to pick up. So what you want to do from here is you want to go back this direction, and you want to go behind this tombstone if you can get behind it. Just like this, or not like that at all. Pick up the small med pack that is back here. It's completely worthless. And then you want to head down this path, and you kind of want to follow it. You want to take out your gun, because there's going to be a dog that's going to be attacking us. Just take out your MV9 and discharge that thing to his snout a couple times. Oh, that didn't kill him? I'm surprised. Come on, take your gun. See, that's another bug in this game that's really annoying, is like, if you're doing certain actions in motion, just normal motion, then you can't draw your weapon, which is really annoying. Go back behind this cask or mausoleum or crypt or whatever you want to call this thing, and pick up the bandages that are back here. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need another upgrade, and in order to get the upgrade, what we do is we hop on top of this crypt, and then we want to hop over to this thing right here, on top of this larger one, and then do a running jump over to this other one right here, and then just do a hop down to the top of this one. Now this is where the upgrade is going to be at, okay? So fall off here, this door, we want to break through it. And she's gonna say and pick up the ammo. It looks like Desert Ranger ammo, and we can go over here and knock down this statue if we want. This is gonna be the proper way to go. I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of it now, only because it really doesn't matter. She says she feels stronger now, but I'm pretty sure that's not an upgrade. Like, I'm not sure if that counts as an actual upgrade. In order to get out of here, we don't want to go down there just yet. If you want all the items and everything, we want to hop up here real quick and then hop out of here, back onto this thing. And you may have noticed a chocolate bar on the ledge that's in this direction. Well, let's hop over to this ledge and pull ourselves up to grab the chocolate bar. I'm going to be saving more often now that... Alright, and then from here, just do a standing jump. Do a little hop if you want, I guess. You can either hop or jump or whatever, standing jump, doesn't matter. This door right here will not be able to be broken down until you have that first upgrade. And inside of here we got a bunch of items. We got the Desert Ranger clips, and we got bandages, and then we just gotta make our way out. Now that statue that I pushed over, you can't push that statue over unless you have the upgrade as well. Okay, let's hop out of this thing, and now while I'm hopping around here, let me make a note, tell you guys something, that if you hop into these grates right here, I've done it just to see what happens, and you get caught. You can't necessarily hop out. It's a real pain in the butt, so don't hop into these black grates, otherwise you might get stuck. So let's go back in this direction where we came from. There's going to be a dog we can take care of. Just pound a round or two into his snout. There we go. I think I wasted a shot or two, but that's fine. And then that's not all. There's actually another item that we want to get, and we want to be careful here. Actually, we want to save before we even try to do this, because we got to jump this gate right here, and if you notice, there's some decoration stuff that wants to impale you. Well, we're gonna have to hop over this, and so basically you can't do a standing jump, you can't do a running jump in the forward direction to get over this thing. What you have to do, you either have to jump from the side or jump backwards, and I've had good luck doing both, but this one seems to, sometimes I just fall over. So we gotta keep trying this over and over until we get the jump right. And even side jumping also works too. So let's try that. Might have more success there. Yep, we did it. Okay, and then there's this door. Now we can't break this door down either unless we got that upgrade back in the graveyard. So make sure you get that before you come in this direction. We can bust through this door, pick up the shotgun shells, and now we got to get out of here. And that's the question. The answer to the getting out of here is right here. This drain pipe we can climb. And then we're back in the section where we came from Francine's apartment, sort of. Okay. We can't go back into Francine's apartment though and claim the pills and the stopwatch or the sports watch that we got while we were there. So that's unfortunate, but that's fine too. And then we got this red wire again. Tap the jump button and then she'll grab it. Yeah, I've had this issue where she stops here. I can't seem to go forward. So what I've noticed is if that happens, just fall off and then walk to the edge and then tap the jump button, and that seems to work fine. It seems to fix her. And let's traverse this wire and then fall off here. And we're going to get back into the graveyard. And then we can finally go the proper direction because we have everything in the graveyard taken care of. I can either do some fancy jumps to get over there, or you can just go back to that one crypt that I was jumping on top of before. Doesn't matter. I guess that way probably would have been quicker, but whatever. And this is the way we want to go. I already pushed the statue over, so like I said, if you aren't able to push this statue over, then you need the upgrade, and the upgrade is right here. And this, by opening this door right here, is the upgrade that you need. Alright, let's fall into this thing. Alright, so a rat comes at you. Pop one off at him, and then go in this direction. You see the door right there, and if you turn around, you also see a bunch of debris blocking your passageway. Well, the ultimate goal is to get that debris out of the way. So we're going to go around behind it and try to fix that. Now, you can run across that. It doesn't really work very well sometimes. That's fine. There's a crawl space there. You don't want to go through it. You can climb this wall, though, like she's saying. Okay? That crawl space right there, all that is a return path in case you don't make it past this right here. In case you fall down there, then you can come back out and climb the wall like I just did. From here, we can jump and grab this pipe and shimmy all the way to the other end. And this is going to take a little while. And plus, there's a bunch of rats down there, too, if you want some target practice. They only take one shot apiece from the MV9, so they're pretty weak. Oh my gosh, am I going to make it? Oh no, I didn't make it. Okay, I guess I'll show you exactly what this thing's for. Yeah, now that's fun. Laura had to square off with a rat. Did you see that? And there's probably more down here. They're very unthreatening, so I don't even think... I'm not even sure how much life they take away because I usually don't even let them get near me. Probably not a whole lot of life will be taken away. Alright, let's try this again this time. Let's walk to this edge so I have the most room, because apparently this is like minimal, like you have just enough stamina to make it across this thing. And I'm thinking this is a steam pipe, so if this is a steam pipe, then I don't understand how the hell she's holding on to that thing. It might just be gas. Or an air pipe. Something. And there we go. We make it all the way to the end here. And now, what we want to do here is this floor right in front of me is going to break away. You can tell because of the discoloration. You kind of want to let that happen, slide a little bit, and then jump and grab, and then you should be able to make it up here. If you fall in the water, that's fine, because there's a way you can climb out all the way back in this direction. Let's see if I can do this without falling in the water. The hard part of this is there's these breakaway floors you get to when you get to the end here. And, yeah, oh, that's my fault. Anyway, you can hop over there. Right here is a climbable wall. And she'll let you know when you can climb this. And in fact, you can just continue to climb this even onto this wall up here. And when you get to the top, you want to make her dangle like this, so that way you can shimmy to the left and make it to safety. And there we go. Now here is the debris that's blocking our path. Let's just get in front of this thing and move this block out. And all this stuff's just gonna fall out of our way. So we're good to go. Now look at this thing. This chain is double wrapped. A double wrapped chain. Let's Hulk smash this thing. Hiya. That rat didn't even know what's up. Let's take him out. Ow. Well, that's the first time I ever got attacked by one of those things. And look, very minimal damage. That's awesome. Alright, let's crawl through here. We see the ammo there. We're gonna grab that here in a second, as soon as I get to it. And then turn and we see this door. Now this is the same door that we saw before. We're just on the other side of it. Actually, this would be the same door that we saw before. And we want to turn to the left, and you see the debris is out of the way. And then we want to try to jump over this water. If you fall in, then that's good, because that's the only thing you can really do. You want to get to this edge right here and pull yourself out. And find this hole in the wall and go through it. And that's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Go in here and we're going to see Arnaud. Arnaud is just... there's something wrong with this guy. Don't know what it is. Okay, pick up the small med pack that's on the door, on the wall there. Pretty much say screw you to Arnaud, because he's a freak anyway. Okay, and there is one item we can grab right now, but we're gonna go in here and we're gonna talk to Bouchard.
What happened to your man in the room out there, Bouchard?
To Arnaud? You've got something to say about that?
Maybe. It might be linked to what happened to a friend of mine.
I doubt it. Get her out of here.
Do you know the name Aicard?
Never heard of him.
Okay. You helped a friend of mine a while back. Werner von Croy.
Names don't mean a lot here. Even real ones. What did he want?
Maps and information on the Louvre.
I remember, 4 weeks ago, wanted to take a coachload of Japanese tourists to see the Mona Lisa.
Okay, now is a critical moment when you want to make the right decision. You don't want to be a jerk to this guy right now, because if you do be a jerk to this guy...
Don't jerk me around, Bouchard. I lost that friend yesterday.
You better watch your mouth, lady.
I'll watch nothing. I'm sick of your Parisian lowlife ways. I need results.
Careful, Vixen. You don't need things to get any worse.
And how will that happen? You'll set these pussycats on me, right?
Wrong. I'll take care of this myself. Welcome to Paris.
So cool. So yeah, don't be an asshole.
What happened to your man in the room out there, Bouchard?
To Arnaud? You've got something to say about that?
Maybe. It might be linked to what happened to a friend of mine.
I doubt it. Get her out of here.
Do you know the name Aicard?
Never heard of him.
Okay. You helped a friend of mine a while back. Werner von Croy.
Names don't mean a lot here. Even real ones. What did he want?
Maps and information on the Louvre.
I remember, 4 weeks ago, wanted to take a coachload of Japanese tourists to see the Mona Lisa.
Easy, Bouchard. I lost that friend yesterday. Now I'm wanted for his murder.
There was a newscast about a monstrum killing earlier. What would you know about that?
Nothing that would interest you.
You'd be surprised how much the monstrum interests me.
My friend? The Louvre?
Yes, the academic. Wanted access to recent archaeological diggings inside the Louvre. I gave him contact. You want the same?
And more. I need 9mm protection, backpack, plastic explosive, stun packs. Paris isn't safe these days.
Who for? You obviously can't take care of yourself.
Do you have what I need?
I know who does. Daniel Rennes works out of the pawnbrokers on the corner of the Rue Saint-Marc and Cour-la-Seine.
It doesn't really matter what you say in this case from here on out after that last one, but this one will give you more information.
A front, obviously.
Yes, Rennes needs careful handling. But he can get you what you need if you know how to make the right approach.
What would you suggest?
A trade. I have to get certain things into his hands. Passports. You could deliver them for me.
I believe this one will give you more information, but I think it doesn't really matter which one you choose.
Passports?
Check passports. Nothing to dirty your hand with. It's a business arrangement.
For which he would give me what I need.
For the right price, the passports will prove you come through me.
What happened to your man in the sick room back there? Was he delivering packages for you too?
Poor Arnaud, one of my toughest. The only survivor of 4 attacks so far.
Attacks? By who?
An interesting question. We don't know for sure yet.
The Paris Monstrum, perhaps.
We're looking into that. You should take care.
An automatic would help. You sold my friend Von Croy some hardware. I need the same.
That was then. We need all the firepower we can get. Ren is your man. Is it a deal?
Okay, deal.
Make sure Ren get that package. And be sure it is Ren.
Why? Who could it be?
I'd like to ask poor Arnaud that. But he can't talk anymore. Just take care.
Alright, so we got an update in our notebook as well. And we need to leave here, but there's also 2 items that we haven't got yet. So what we want to do is we're going to pull this lever. Okay, pretty much you have to do this regardless. It's going to open this gate. I mean, it kind of fools you. You think you're going to open this door right here and be like, yeah, I can leave, but no, it's going to open the other gate. So let's go back in here. Okay, and take the first left. Alright, this isn't the gate that opened. This happens to be one that was already open. But back behind this this sarcophagus is a Desert Ranger clip. Now let's come out of here and take a left and just kind of hug the left wall and then go through this doorway. This is the one that did open, and then here on the ground it looks like vector ammo. Alright, and there's this movable box right there, okay? The goal here is basically just up above. I don't really want to be doing all that stuff. I want to move the boxes, what I want to try to do. Come on, buddy. Come on, Laura. There we go. It doesn't really matter like which direction you move it, but all that matters is its ending position. Dang it. It's not what I wanted to do. Push this up against the gate here, I guess. Doesn't matter. We want to push it. We're trying to get into a certain position, so but the gate right there is kind of blocking it from going into its final position. Just push this one more time in that direction, and then I guess we can push it again. We want to push this all the way there. That'll work. Let's climb up here and jump and grab this ledge, pull ourselves up, and we pull this lever. This lever is going to finally open that door. So that's good. Now we can hop out of here and leave through that door. Good luck, Bouchard. I wish you the best of luck, my friend. Maybe I'll see you later. Okay, and we end here in this church. Now, you're going to want to save your game, okay, in case you approach this thing again. But let's take a look around here real quick. I tell you what, I guarantee you that I came through here and I picked up that small med pack that was up on that ledge. And that's not all that respawned. The ring up above respawned, and the ammunition up there respawned. And of course we have our infinite leg upgrade right here that we can take care of as well. Doesn't really do anything, but we're gonna go up here and get all. We're gonna go up here and get all this stuff again. You can bypass the ring if you want, which I think I'll do. But this isn't all that respawned. The entire like loose items that are like sitting around this Parisian Ghetto area, all of that respawned. So you can go back through and get everything. And I'd imagine that if you can get back into La Serpent Rouge, all those items also respawn. So that's pretty interesting. That's some interesting stuff. Since I really don't care about the med pack, you can get it if you want. I'm just gonna hop over here and grab the ammunition and then call it good, because I really don't want to spend. I've already done a lot for this episode, so I'm going to pull myself up here and grab all this stuff. And then, like I said, you can get the ring and you can get the small med pack if you want. So yeah, let's go ahead and leave here, and the next thing that we want to do is we want to get the cash that was on the ground back in this direction. We're basically going back toward Janice. But the money that we want that's on the ground is over here again. Like I said, all of this stuff is respawned, so we can go ahead and grab all of it again if we want. But make sure you do this. Make sure you go back through and grab all of this stuff before you go to Ren's Pawnshop, because as soon as you go to Ren's Pawnshop, you're stuck in there and you won't be able to come back out to get this stuff. Go in this manhole cover. Wow, that was the moonwalk. Okay, I went into this manhole cover this way, and the other one was that direction, so this time we want to go straight. Okay, we're gonna go get all this stuff. I'm bypassing that ring down below. I'm just gonna fall to my death again. Wow, this spot hates me. Alright, I'll see you guys back here. And we make it. Like I said, there's the ring down below. You can go grab that if you want. I'm just gonna pass it up because we can't pawn it right now anyway. Because remember, Bouchard's saying that we got to go to the pawn shop, and that's part of the storyline now. So, you know, usually when stuff's part of a storyline, or sometimes, in this case, it's part of the storyline, it's not going to be accessible anymore. Here's that door again. Bust through this and go grab all these items. And I'll just reiterate again that these items, they all respawned after I got done talking to Bouchard. So I went through all this stuff once, picked it all up, and then I went and talked to Bouchard, and then all of it respawned again. So that's pretty much how I'm going back through here and picking all this stuff up again. And now we're going to go back into the park area where Bernard is. Remember, do not get Bernard and Bouchard confused. They are not the same person. Bernard used to work for Bouchard. Just this gap. Go through the opening here. Oh no. Oh no! All that progress wasted. This is the one, this is the one path that's going to give me a lot of items too, so I definitely want to come through here. Not that money is really worth anything, and I'm probably not going to be worried about ammo since I'm doing a, you know, I'm picking up all the items and everything. In some cases twice. Yeah, it should, like, ammunition shouldn't be an issue in the future. Alright, finally we're back in the Parisian Ghetto, and here's all the items here. Once again, don't need to pick up the money. Or actually, if you do want money, you can, but I'm pretty sure I've got plenty by now. We'll see how much I have after I pick this stuff up, because that's going to be the last amount of money that I'll be grabbing. So let's see how much money I've earned. 4,000 even. That's pretty good. That's a lot of cash. But like I said, that cash really doesn't mean much at all in this game. I think there's one part later where I can spend money for another thing in a dialogue. But that's it, I believe. I believe that's the last thing that you need to do money for. I could be wrong about that. Okay, so now that we have all the items picked up again, we can go ahead and finish off the Parisian Ghetto and go into the underneath the Louvre. So basically, what Lara's doing is she's going to go to the pawn shop because Von Croy either hid stuff there, he kept stuff at the pawn shop for, the Louvre, like information on the Louvre and the weapons that she was asking for. Anyway, here's the pawn shop. So, something's happened here. Yeah, it looks like, whoa. Poor Ren. Okay, but he had something on the floor here. Let's check this out real quick. Ren's wallet, and it's got a number in it. It's 14529. So, 14529. Well, that's going to be the code that goes in this door. Well, if you take a look around, too, you'll notice that there's, a bomb? Yeah, a bomb. Okay. I don't think we're safe here, Lara, but whatever. 14529. 529. And then the door next to it is going to open. And you can go in here.
Werner obviously never had chance to collect it.
now you have all this stuff we gotta pick up, and you have to pick everything up. Okay, everything in this room needs to be picked up, because as soon as you pick the last thing up, the bomb is gonna trigger. Okay, and then it's gonna be timed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the map there on the right, the last. That way I'm close enough to this button that as soon as I'm ready I just turn and then I just wait here. Because we're gonna get this cutscene here of this bomb. I'm just gonna sit here and spam the action button until I can press this button. And then this door is gonna open. I'm gonna save real quick, go straight for this trap door right here, and you know, spam the action button until she opens the door. And then roll out, because that way I'll face this direction. And then here is the sewer drain. Hopefully Lara doesn't stand around too long. I can... Oh! See, that's why I saved. She did that whole thing where she, you know, starts walking slowly while you're trying to turn, and that's what screwed me. The dang controls. Let's try this one more time. Man, I've been trying to figure out a way so I can actually face the right direction when I go down in here, but it doesn't seem to work very well. Like, she's walking again. Anyway, it worked. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Badass Games. Take it easy.